In the morning when I get breakfast, my husband tends to the stove and he sweeps the porches and the walks, and my kids bathe and dress carefully. They open the windows to their rooms right before leaving. I do my room before retiring so it's neat in the morning. Then my son goes the rounds with the carpet sweeper through both the upper and lower rooms. My daughter does the upper rooms. They're not in a hurry because their books and the clothes we got ready the night before, so things aren't left to the last minute. So I stay in the kitchen until around 10 in the morning, and it's a pleasure. I accomplish a lot. First I prepare the dessert, for the evening, and I do baking. I just bake whenever, it's scheduled. I don't have Monday as the baking day or anything like that. I wash all the dishes. I sweep, I dust, I iron, or I clean till around 10 o'clock. And I can't do all the ironing at once, but a little bit at a time. And then I read, like my favorite magazine. So in the corner of the dining room, by a south windows, my sewing corner, and I pin a piece of brown denim over the rug, and I put a sewing table down and a low, comfortable chair, and the sewing machine, and then I put a room divider so it just doesn't mess up the place. And any garment needs repairing, I put, behind the screen. And then, so once it's after 10 o'clock and it's time to sew, everything's all ready to go. And it's right next to the kitchen, so if there's cooking in progress, I can, tend to that, or I can, answer the phone, or everything. Everything's pretty convenient. And, with this schedule, I'm shocked at how much sewing I can do in a month. Every time something needs attention, it goes right into that corner, If I have the energy, I make clothes. I cut out the material. And, for later on, if I get energy again, I'll sew them together. So after sitting for about an hour, I feel refreshed, and I sew at a calm rate. So at around 11 o'clock, I'm very rested by this activity. I get the vegetables ready, anything else for dinner. I clean silver if that's needed. I keep the cupboards in order in the afternoon. A daily attention, these little things. It's better than doing a big, vigorous overhauling, but although sometimes that is fun too. After lunch, my kids wash the dishes, and I put away the food, and the kitchen is perfectly clean when it's time to be, preparing dinner. The hour from 1 to 2, I devote exclusively to the house. The lower rooms are dusted, the beds are made. The remainder of the time, I just would sweep or overhaul a closet or our bureau. At 2 o'clock, I usually lock the doors. I take a bath. I lie down in a comfortable lounging robe. And after a few days, I form the habit of dropping to sleep. My nap, I take a nap sometimes for about an hour. And, I'm usually not disturbed. Around 10 minutes to 3 is when I wake up and I'm totally refreshed. And then, regardless of the weather at this time, I go out and I take a walk. I haven't missed a walk for a single day in the past month. And the physical benefits resulting from this are surprising. It's just great. Sometimes I walk to friends' houses and, I just visit for a little while. Sometimes I just go out of town and walk and, pick wildflowers or just enjoy nature. A couple days a week I'll just spend that time in the garden, gardening or weeding or just on the lawn or whatever. And then Sunday we go for a walk or a drive together, the family. So I come back to the house by 4, so when the kids come back from school, I'll be there to welcome them. And I spend a little bit of my hour at the piano, and naturally the children join me, and we have several duets we do, and my son and I play, and the daughter plays her violin, and it's a bond, and they're trying to get their father involved with it, and sometimes we spend that free hour before dinner in some home improvement, and the children join in this gladly. And we've planted flowers, we've worked in the garden, we made the porches, and we work on the lawn sometimes. Sometimes I lie in the hammock and the children read to me, or they confide in me, and it's just a very sweet time. So now, after school, because we make it enjoyable, they usually, stay at home, and it's just a good time. So at 5 o'clock, I begin dinner, and, I look at the refrigerator, what I have in the cupboard, and I make out a grocery list for the next day. See, I'm having a great deal of help in the dinner getting. My son has started to become interested in cooking because he's going to be camping out, and he wants to know how to do some plain cooking. And then my daughter doesn't like to be outdone by him, so she's invaded the kitchen. And so my extra time during dinner hours is usually given up to my cooking lessons. But, that help teaches me patience. And my daughter and I went for just a little jaunt into the city one time. And, the son does different things. Anyway, so that's pretty much my day.